Right guys, how are you doing? My name is Rowlands and I'm a nutritional balancing practitioner, and in this video I want to talk about, I'm not sure really what to call this video, but I want to talk about the truth of reality and the truth of what happens to people who follow a nutritional balancing program, because it's a special path, and I suppose you don't really understand it until you get on it. It's quite a, empowering experience. So most people, when they begin a nutritional balancing program, they are doing it because they don't feel well, 99% of the time. But what I've come to realise is that most people that come into contact with the program are often very spiritually orientated people, spiritual beings, although sometimes they don't even realise it yet. I was one of them, but they tend to be people that feel a little bit different, feel like they think outside the box a little bit, and usually what they've done is they've gone through various challenges within their lives, which they think at the time is a burden, but in reality it's just challenges to prepare themselves to start a nutritional balancing program, a development program. Because these types of souls tend to be the souls here to make a difference, and that's one thing that is quite enlightening when you begin to learn about the truth and do more of the program and do more development. You'll begin to realise that life is not just a something that just sprang into existence. There's meaning behind it. There's a reason why we're here. There is a designer, and what happens is you'll generally begin a development program and you'll go through what we call a retracing process. Now this can scare people, because what happens is you are in many ways you're repaying debt. So the world runs on karma. In Christianity it would be eye for an eye. So anything that you do quote unquote wrong, or in Christianity sinful, you accumulate karma. And a lot of this karma comes in the form in humans in toxic metals and traumas and personality tendencies, and you need to repay that karma. You need to pay it off. You're in debt, and doing the going through the retracing process in the beginning is like paying off your karmic debt. But this is an important process, because the karmic debt, repaying the debt, is basically kind of going backwards in time. You're reversing the process of sickness. So you're going backwards, and by going backwards, so the best way to look at it, if you go forwards and you're getting sicker and sicker and sicker, you're becoming more dumbed down, less truth, you're doing more unintegral things, you're getting yourself into bad situations, you're surrounding yourself by toxic people, you're getting more confused, etc. So by going through it, doing the program and being on a pure program, what happens is you reverse that process. So by going through these healing reactions and retracing traumas, you learn, you build character, you learn about toxic friendships, you learn about certain truths, you become more passionate, you become more of a warrior. So you need that process in order to be able to build character and grow and move forwards, etc. So generally what happens is, if people can get through them initial stages, which are often the most difficult ones, it's a little bit like boosting a rocket up into space. The initial set-off is challenging, you're really having to grit your teeth, but that's just paying off that first bit of deep debt that you're in. When anyone's in serious amounts of debt, it feels like the world's on your shoulders, and paying off that initial debt is the hardest. But after a while, once you've paid off more of this debt, you become you get close to come into the green. But what happens, because you're on the development program, this special program, you'll begin to realize things. You'll begin to realize certain coincidences that are just weird. You're like, why is this happening? That's God. That's something's building in your life, guides, etc. And you start to feel chi, and you start to feel chakras, and you become more grounded. You become more wise. People, you can cut through people's bullshit a lot of the time. You can see where people are going wrong. So you begin to gain this kind of spiritual power, this spiritual groundedness and stuff. And this is when you really start coming into your own, when you really start realizing, wow, I'm not just a number, I'm not just a flesh body, I'm this spiritual being, and there's a reason behind this, there's a purpose, and there's something else going on. And then as you keep doing more of the program, the development program, you begin to realize things like, okay, I have a mission to fulfill, I have a purpose. What is it? Your purpose is always to help other people. It's the only reason why we're here on earth, is to help other people, to help ourselves and to help other people. And you'll find you'll get the most joy out of life when you genuinely help other people from a healthy, grounded perspective. But this doesn't happen on other healing programs. On other healing programs, unfortunately, people get sicker and sicker and sicker. And that's one good thing about the hair analysis, is at least you can see a diagnostic tool to see where you're at in terms of your health and stuff. So keep moving forwards, keep doing the right thing, realise that the pain that you're going through at the moment, the hard times, the transformation. Think of it like a caterpillar and a butterfly. The caterpillar in many ways has a difficult time, and all of a sudden they get cocooned in this, I don't know what you call it, but a caterpillar cocoon, and you're coming out of it. You're coming out of the cocoon, you're becoming a butterfly, but it's confusing. You don't know what on earth is going off. It's really overwhelming. It's not a nice place to be in. But once you come out of the cocoon, you gain more energy, you gain more enlightenment, you start to realize that the world is spiritual, is magical, and you'll begin to get given assignments and stuff. So keep on going. I suppose this video is just more of an inspirational one. It's not really talking about anything specific. It's just here to say that you're a spiritual being. You're a being that's loved. Love yourself, love other people. One good way of feeling better about yourself is doing stuff for other people. Trust me. It really, really helps. Alright guys, so if you want to start a nutritional balancing program, if you want to pay off your karmic debt, if you want to do what the designer intended you to do, is to heal, because that's the main reason why we're on earth, is to heal. The term healing is actually growing. That's, it's interrelational concepts. It's healing and growing. So if you would like to do that, then send me an email, Lewis, Lewis @deephealingspace.com. Feel free to give me a call on +447 961 805 129. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon. Ciao.